Let's see what we're doing. I am so sorry it took me a while. I have never really messed with OBS, so I'm just trying to learn how to do it. So thank you for being patient with me. So sorry it took me a while. You might hear some playback. I'm so sorry about that. So we have quite a few dogs. So we have Beanie Weenie, Bad Apple, Leopard, Panther, Hamburger Me, we also have Donut, we have Pee Pee Doo Doo, Neutral, Normie, and then Boner. Some of these names were picked by my twin, so thanks to them. So we're just gonna get right away. Now, I did notice that Wobbledogs did update, so I'm more curious about the features. I noticed that whenever some dogs pass away, they allow you to open the dog's core, which wasn't something that you could do in the past. What would end up happening a lot of times is you would actually have to either take the cores and put them here. Oh, okay, so for example, Leopard's about to die. I let my dogs cannibalize each other because it's more convenient when it comes to feeding my dogs. So we'll just put this in practice, but first I'm gonna make sure Hamburger Meat eats a cocoon because it's going to actually help with the mutations. Also, you're gonna hear my kittens run in the background, I'm so sorry. Okay, so we pet Hamburger Meat, we're gonna allow Hamburger Meat to mutate, and then I actually didn't know you could pet the cocoons, and it can actually help them mutate a little bit more, so let's see where Donut is. Okay, well, they're cannibalizing each other, so that is perfect. When they actually cannibalize each other, they actually mutate a little bit more. So I'm just gonna let them do that. When it comes to the dog core, I'm just gonna let them eat. I'm gonna use a different dog core at some point. You can crack them open, and it will make your dogs live longer. So some people don't like how the dogs die, and it's so easy for them to die. So if you have the dog core, it's actually going to make them live just a little bit longer. But for now, I'm just going to feed a few of these hungry ones some chicken nuggets. You can never go wrong with chicken nuggets. So let's feed Boner real quick. Okay, he has been fed and pet, so he's going to go and mutate. With Donut, I'm gonna put him in a different room, and we'll take care of that. There's so much poop. Man, my dogs are pooping everywhere. Oh. Clean up. Clean up. Okay, I need to pet... I'm so sorry about the names. the name Boner. That was something my twin picked. Okay, so we have... Oh, someone is throwing up. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna clean that up. Okay, Donut. Here. We're gonna throw Donut over here. Okay, so... Donut, where are you? Oh, wow. Okay. Well, at least, let's eat this cocoon. I know you're about to emerge from one, but... Okay, Donut is ready. Okay, let's pupate, and then we're gonna pet. So, after that, I'm gonna feed some of these hungry ones, and then just get into the dogs and whatnot. We might get into the fun part, which is, breeding the dogs and stuff like that. So... But first, let me actually feed... Oh, Bad Apple, come here. I'm so sorry. It might seem like I'm throwing my dogs around, but, really what I'm trying to do is navigate them towards, food and stuff like that. Okay, so Bad Apple's eaten. Some foods, personally, I noticed, where they actually go and they feed the dogs for quite a while, and there's some that just, it seems like if they eat it, it doesn't really satisfy them for a long time. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry, my kittens were running around in the background. Oh! He just got sucked up by the tube. Okay. No, come back! Okay, come here. Don't get sucked up. Whew. Okay, eat, Bad Apple. Come on, Bad Apple. Eat the banana. Okay, Bad Apple is eating. Okay. Pee-pee doo-doo. It is better for you to eat something than nothing, so please eat a tooth. No, he's refusing teeth. Here, have a coconut. Come on, Pee-pee doo-doo, you got this. I hand you a deviled egg. Come on. There you go. Okay. Oh, you're still crying. Here, have some garlic. Have some garlic, my bud. Come here. Okay, I will pet you now. Come here. There you go, pee-pee doo-doo. There you go. You're not so sad anymore. Okay. You're still a little hungry, so maybe you should eat this tooth. Again, I know there's some people that, like, don't like whenever you mention teeth and stuff. Them eating their own teeth will actually help them mutate into, like, different colors and stuff like that, so... In this game, it's perfectly fine for them to eat teeth. Oh, he's on a little rebellious streak. Come on, Pikachu. Thank you. Okay. Oh, okay. Neutral, how about you eat a burrito? Okay, let's do this. Panther's getting... Oh, no. So, sometimes you'll get, like, little camera notifications for, your dogs. Sometimes they'll die of old age, sometimes they're just getting old, and you get, like, a notification saying, like, hey, do you think that you would want to, you know, focus the camera on them as they're dying, or, like, as they're getting older. So sometimes you do get that. Normie, we're gonna take you, and we're gonna give you some cut fruit. Okay, come here, Normie. Oh my goodness, okay. Normie. Let's eat. Bad Apple, move. There you go, Normie. You can eat. So, usually, like, you can just get the default Wobbledog, no mutation, and they usually sort of look like this. Now, Normie has gone through slight mutation. Let's actually make you eat some dirt. Oh, I'm sorry, I did not mean to hit your snout. But, so, sometimes, you'll see a change through the dogs immediately, sometimes you won't. Normie Normie looks like your default Wobbledog. You can always get more default Wobbledogs by not clicking on the egg menu, and I'll show you guys what that looks like in a little bit, but, let's see. I'm gonna pet Beanie Weenie. But, okay, Beanie Weenie, actually, let's feed Beanie Weenie some candied apples. So, each food, I'm so sorry, I haven't been talking about what each thing does. Each food actually carries, different mutations, and I can go over that. But, so I am specifically, with my little patterned babies, what I'm focusing on actually is making their patterns, you know, more vibrant or more existent and stuff like that. Ooh, pumpkin wall. Eggs are very important in this game. That's what gives you more puppies. Look inside. Wow, we have a lot of capsules. They like to go in the little doghouse and, like, exist in there and just do whatever. But they end up pooping a lot in here, and they end up laying a lot of eggs. So, just always saying, it's always worth checking inside, like, the little dog cave. Okay, you need to go over here. And then I'm gonna clean up this mess. How are we doing neutral? Neutral, you can eat that. There's also some functions with, like, the ghost dogs that come out every once in a while. You can hear it because, like, the little, ooh, spooky music. But, the biggest thing about, like, the ghost dogs and whatnot, you can feed them things and it will leave what's called, like, ectoplasm and stuff like that. The ectoplasm is actually used for, mutations as well. It can make things more black and white, but you have to consistently bring out, a ghost dog and have them eat. Ghost dog poop is essentially the ectoplasm. Now, the ectoplasm, I think, does give a cool look, but you have to feed it consistently. You have to constantly have a ghost dog around, and as you can see on my screen, I have, like, multiple, like, different little dogs and stuff like that. To have them around, and, like, all 10 dogs around, you cannot have a ghost dog. So if I were to hatch this egg right now, the ghost dog would go away. So I would say keep that in mind if you want to, like, achieve, like, the ghost dog look and, like, the ghost dog mutations. Okay, let's see. Another burrito would work for a panther. Now I'm gonna eventually breed these dogs because I don't want to lose some of the genetics. I think panther has been bred twice though, so maybe I'm not too worried about breeding panther, but there's definitely some, for example, neutral and bad apple probably need a breeding. So we're gonna go and we're gonna actually play with, like, the breeding simulator. And the biggest thing about the breeding simulator is you're trying to create, like, a new dog. And so, like, for example, one thing I like about Bad Apple is the dual tails. So I'm gonna click on one dog that looks like Bad Apple, and I'm also noticing that only one of Neutral's puppies in this simulation litter has a pattern, so I'm going to click the one with the pattern. Sometimes with dogs with, like, patterns and stuff like that, you might breed out the pattern if you have a plain looking dog, so keep that in mind. Also, some mutations, like the two tails, can be bred out, so again, I would look into that. You also have some dogs that have, you know, multiple legs. Sometimes you can breed dogs with more legs. You can breed dogs with less legs. You can have dogs missing legs. So again, you gotta look for the mutations. I know my twin had said that they had a dog who actually didn't. They had 3 eyes on each side, and I remember this was only once, and I'm not sure if it happened with this update or the last update, but I had a dog that had 2 heads in this breeding simulation, and because I was going way too fast, I didn't click on it, and I lost the mutation for like that, so it's always good to give your dogs a good look around just to see if there's anything different. We're also starting to see a different pattern. They sort of all had this cow pattern, and now they're having like this little, I'd like to say it looks like fish scales almost, so I'm still gonna click this little cow patterned one, but we're seeing quite some mutations. Also, we're seeing some eye shape differences too. Let's see. Oh, look. So I was talking about how you can breed out certain things like no tails and like different patterns and stuff. Here we have one that's kind of no tail. So I really like the two tails, so I'm gonna avoid those. And also, I'm noticing a difference in the eye shapes and the head shapes. This one's more fat and angled up, and it has kind of like a half lid. These guys have like more of an open eyes, taller ears, and the nose even points down. Ooh, massive litter. Okay, let's see. Anything interesting? Okay. So we do have some solid bodied dogs, and I'm not too keen on no pattern, but I'm also noticing, okay, I think I know what I want to go. Ooh, okay, so we're having something interesting going on with our dogs. We do have some patterning, but again, the heads are starting to become drastic in size. We're having some rosettes. Okay, I like that. Oh my goodness, that is a tiny head. Okay, we're having more rosettes. Let's see. I'm trying to think. I'm still kind of sad that I never got another two-headed dog. Oh my goodness. I do like the rosette color. Sometimes you do have dogs with a denser pattern, so that's something I'm looking at as well. If they have a bigger pattern density, you get to see, not bigger pattern density, but like, sometimes you have big patterns and you have dense, smaller patterns. I do also sort of like pattern density. Oh no, we're hitting one-tails too. Okay. I'm so sorry, this is also brain work. Also, like, if I'm chatting too much, let me know. Or, like, if you want me to hear, like, me talk about anything, like, in particular, I don't mind. When my twin plays Wobbledog, a lot of times, like, we just talk about random subjects and whatnot. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry if you ever hear, like, noises in the background of, like, my cat's playing. Oh, okay, this one does technically have a pattern. It's just, because it's orange and it's almost like a yellow, you almost didn't see it. But they all have two tails and they all have patterns, so that's all I care about. Ooh, I really like this lime greenish white kind of color. I'm starting to see this pattern. Like, again, this one does have a faint pattern if you look at it, but I also noticed this one has a pattern. But again, I'm gonna try to get the most, like, different looking dogs, and they all look the same for the most part. There is some with, like, duller patterns and stuff, but there's not a lot of pattern differences and stuff like that. There's not a lot of differences I'm seeing in this breed, or this litter. Okay. This one kind of looks like a little toad step mushroom. Come here. No, that's not the dog I want. We also have hit 0 stability. I think we've been in 0 stability for a while, so sometimes what happens is, you hit 0 stability and it will like create a tiny litter, and it's the only dog you have left, so I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. Oh. Okay. Okay, this is more of like a dull color. This is like a red, again, our little toadstool, so. Okay, the second one kind of looks like a little bit like Swiss cheese. Ooh, okay. Okay, we have sort of a bluish one with like that red powder, and then again. Okay, we're hitting some differences. Oh, we're not into twin tails anymore. Oh, that's sad. I wasn't paying attention. Oh well. Okay, these guys are gonna be, interesting. Okay, I think I'm accidentally peeking my mic. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, well, we finally hit the, the small litter, so this will be our final dog. It kind of looks like, like Swiss cheese. I'm gonna let this cutscene play. I usually never let this cutscene play because it's just, it's not really needed per se, but it's fine. Okay, fertilized egg acquired. So this little guy is not gonna really pop out immediately, be like a playable dog or anything like that, because again, okay, because we did have a dog beforehand. So what was I gonna name this dog? I remember talking to my twin about it. Let me think. I think we agreed to, oh my gosh, I think we agreed to, no, I know what I was gonna name it. Dortha. There we go. I might have spelled that wrong, I'm not sure. But we have all these other dogs to hatch, so. This is liquid. Oh, there goes Boner. So, some people might not know this, but if you want to see the differences and stuff like that, what you can do is turn the dog to the side and click Show Mutated Dog. This is what Boner looked like before mutating. This is what he looked like after. So we got like a more, reddish black color to the body instead of that blue, black, purple kind of look. His spots went from green to blue, and his ears kind of went from like a cyan to like a muted turquoise. And it also will tell you, it will show you right here, and like the stats and stuff. Again, the reason why they mutate and stuff is what you feed them. So good job, Boner, I guess. Let's see. Oh, we have more. Apparently I didn't pet some of these guys, like Pee Pee Doo Doo and Beanie Weenie. Okay, Pee Pee Doo Doo has been pet. Beanie Weenie. No, Panther! Well, Panther has had his children and whatnot, but still, it's so sad when they go. You'll hear them howl whenever the pet dies. Okay, so now I can hatch all these other dogs, so Normie's going. Oh wow, Normie got big. So not only did Normie get big, they kind of have like an added red to them, like a red or orange. Let's see. They're glossier too, so good job. So there's Boner, there's Normie. Okay, then we're gonna let down Hamburger Meat. Hamburger Meat? Okay, before Hamburger Meat was this light yellow, okay, no, Hamburger Meat still has two tails. It almost looked like, whoa, what the heck? I thought Hamburger Meat lost his head. I just forgot how tiny his head is. And he has really long, fat back legs. Okay, Beanie Weenie's turn. Okay. Beanie Weenie is getting a denser pattern. You can kind of see it down here. The pattern got more dense. The legs are more yellowy, and like the ears are kind of turning a darker blue. I'm just... Oh, and they got longer, I think. Yep, for sure longer. Okay, so now the last one is PP-Doo-Doo. I said that so southern. Okay, before PP-Doo-Doo's, like, little spots, they were kind of like a neon yellow, and now they're kind of like this, I don't know how to describe it. The head is different too. Oh, very shiny, very glossy. The legs catch me off guard. Oh, oh my gosh, okay. I come in and they're throwing up. Okay, let's see, let's destroy. Okay, we're doing good. Oh no! We kind of left Donut just hanging up here. Clean it up. Alright, Donut. Okay. Donut's spots are actually kind of more blending in with, like, the body. Donut got longer, for sure. Like, you can see. The legs got a little bit darker, and then there's all this. And apparently, they got more glossier. Good job, Donut. Do we have more options when it comes to breeding? Technically we do. Normie has entered the rink. I'm thinking about breeding him to neutral, just because Normie's not gonna have a lot to offer in the sense of, like, mutations versus, like, say, I think Bad Apple. So I'm gonna breed Normie and neutral together. Okay, so let's see, we got a little patterned one. We got one like that. Okay. Oh, I didn't want to lose the pattern, but that's natural with non-patterned ones. These are gonna create some long dogs, I'm telling you that. Okay, we're starting to see, like, an emergence of more patterned ones, so I'm really happy with that. Also, if you like the stream, just drop, like, a like or something, or, you know, leave a 1 in the chat or something like that. I'm just actually kind of curious if anyone's just watching, so let me know if you are. Let's see. We do have more of a dense pattern, and I'm going to definitely go for that. And this one also has pattern. Okay. Okay, we got 2 dense powdered ones. Okay. I think we're doing pretty good, actually. Also, I'm noticing, like, a difference in eye shape, too. We have, like, some dogs with, like, the big eyes, like this. And we have ones like this with, like, the smaller almond eyes. Also, like, I never knew why they sneezed. Like, I think it's a sign of inbreeding because, like, of course you're selecting within the litter. But I'm not, like, too certain about that. Like, I've never had that explained, like, in-game about that. But also, like, another thing, too, this is a game that's not fully done. It's not fully published and stuff like that. It's still in, development. So when it comes to certain features, like, for example, the dogs, you might see some of my dogs just pass out on the floor and just sleep. Before, you couldn't really remedy that. They would just, you would have to let them, like, pass out on the floor and just do whatever. But recently they implemented something where you can actually tell your dogs to go to sleep in a specific place. That was not there before, like, whenever I used to play. Gosh, look at this one. Look at this one. I like that one. I like the blue on it. Blue is just like one of my favorite colors. Oh, okay. Here's like a good example. They all have like the rosette kind of pattern. This one's pretty dense. This one's pretty dense. That one's pretty dense. This pattern's bigger, but it's the same pattern that this one has, and I'm not too keen on having less of a pattern. Also, this one does have a tinier head, but I'm not interested in such like a tiny-headed dog. Oh, there we go, tiny litter. What do we got? Why did I stumble across words like that? Also, my kittens are chasing each other in the room, so I can hear their like little pitter-patters. One of these days, I do want to get, like, more of a professional mic and whatnot, because, like, for me, personally, I'm very loud when I talk, and I think, oh my gosh, I forgot, here, put this away, I tend to peek a mic whenever I'm talking and stuff like that, so, hello, boner. Okay, you can eat a burrito. So, Boner still has quite a few transformations left. Bad Apple doesn't. Bad Apple is an adult. Oh my gosh, there's so much poop. They sometimes will eat poop. Of course, like, ectoplasm technically counts as, like, ghost poop. So, but, like, sometimes I will actually feed my dog something. Torta, come on, eat. Eat the cocoon. There we go. There'd be times where I tried to feed my dogs, like, you know, burrito or, like, something healthy, and they decide to, like, eat poop or something like that. So, like, I try at least to feed my dogs other things. Sometimes I am lazy and I'm just like, okay, do whatever, but a lot of other times I try to make sure, like, I feed them, like, regular foods and stuff like that, because, like, it is a little disgusting. So, also there's an achievement for picking up poop and stuff like that. From last time I remember. Here, hamburger meat, eat this tiny cocoon. Oh, you want to eat? corn, maybe? Yeah, but this will mutate you more. Here, eat. I think you had your heart set on that. Donut. Oh, you lost some teeth. Okay, Donut, you could eat this too, because you do have a pattern. Okay, so Donut, you still got some chew in you, so like, how about you you eat a cocoon. Boner might want a banana. Yeah, Boner, you could eat a banana. Good job, Donut. Okay, Boner gets a petting. Donut gets a petting. I accidentally just pulled on. Let's see. Let's make you sleep right here, because you need it. Normie just came down with a... Oh, thank you. Give me the capsule. I'm gonna open it. Thank you. Bad Apple, you can move. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Torta. Just get yourself a burrito, I guess. Come on, eat. Okay, good job. Pet you. We mutate. Oh, we still have some fertilized eggs. Yeah, forget that. Okay, now I'm going to pet. Okay, I'm not gonna hatch Torta right away. I'm gonna be actually looking around and seeing if we have anything left out. Oh, hi Hazel. Okay. So I'm gonna have my little ghost dog eat a burrito or something like that. Come here. Hazel. You can also get your little ghost dogs to levitate other dogs, and I love it. It's hilarious. For example, I'm getting Hazel to go levitate hamburger meat. Oh, okay. Let's see, we're gonna clean up. Who are you? This is Pee Pee Doo Doo. You can eat some cocoons. Let's clean this place up. And you can use, mutations. Oh, Bad Apple's getting old. Well, now I can hatch Torta. Okay, whoa. Torta's ears are like wide apart. So they had a change in like color, but it's so little in my eyes. I can't I can tell like what. They did get a little bit more metallic. So that's neat. And Torta is still like a puppy, so Torta will have a few more chances to, oh, like I said, if you have a ghost dog and then you hatch a little puppy, it will knock the ghost dog like immediately out, because there's no room for ghost dogs to be out. So, again, just be careful about that. What was I gonna name this one? I know. My twin always names their dogs after random things, so I'm gonna take inspiration from that. Come on, kitty litter. Oh, poor kitty litter tried to eat it and then... Okay, try again. There we go. Good job, kitty litter. Okay, where is Bad Apple? There we go. Okay, bad apple, out. Okay, eat onion ring. Now, I would never recommend eating, like, giving your dog onion rings in real life, because, that can actually hurt them. Of course, like, the devs always have a message before you open this game to play it, saying, like, a lot of these fictional foods, are not suitable for real-life dogs, but Wobbledogs are not real dogs, they're a fake species. Onions are actually really bad for your dogs, and it's kind of like for the same reason that chocolate is. There's chemical compounds that their body can't break down and it is poisonous to them. So, I've actually had an incident where my dog got a hold of ravioli with onions in it, and I couldn't tell how much onion was in the ravioli. One way you can know if your dog has eaten onions is actually their bowel movement. You will actually be able to tell that they've eaten something that they shouldn't have, because their poop will be a different color. The reason why poop is brown, and I know this sounds disgusting, but this is actually something that could save a dog's life. I used to work with dogs, and I think this is actually good information to know. So, what gives the color of, like, regular poop is, oh, hey! It's red. Hi, Rhett. So the reason my dog's poop is, usually brown is actually dead blood cells. But, like, shed in a healthy way. When, my dog got a hold of, like, the onions, they say that, like, the onions have actually entered their system and stuff, because their poop will be, like, orange. And when we looked at Betty and her poop was, orange, it wasn't like, oh, it's slightly orange or anything. No, it looked like someone got the Crayola Model Magic and just threw it in the yard. So we knew for a fact that she had eaten the ravioli, and the thing is, that could actually cause poisoning if you're not careful. Luckily, we contacted a vet immediately, and they were saying, feed her a bland diet. They did some tests, and she wasn't lethargic or throwing up or anything, so they actually weren't too concerned about her, because if it was, like, a major issue, and, like, she was hurting and she was in pain, and if it was an emergency, they would have, oh my gosh, the dog is getting thrown through the tubes. But, like, going back to what I was saying, if Betty was going through that, they would be more concerned, but she wasn't. So they weren't nearly as concerned. This dog is throwing themselves, and it's freaking hilarious. We got quite a lot of hungry dogs, so I'm trying to move them. But, like, they weren't concerned because she wasn't showing, like, apathetic, like, behavior. It wasn't like she was refusing to eat. It wasn't like she wasn't drinking water. It wasn't like she was throwing up all the time. So we knew she was okay. So, again, if your dog ever gets into something that they can't, like, eat, like chocolate or things like that, look for discolored poop, because the discolored poop will actually give you a chance to, kind of react and kind of make sure, like, you can remedy it. Bad Apple is dying. Boner, I need you to eat. I need to go check on Bad Apple. Your father is dying. Okay, I'm gonna wait till all these dogs eat Bad Apple's corpse. I'm like, oh, so sad. Bad Apple's dying, and then I'm just like, okay, everyone eat his corpse. Okay, eat a leg. But yeah, going back to what I was saying, again, the orange poop and stuff like that, it is very important, and the reason, actually, I was talking about, like, the color and appearance, the reason why it turns orange is actually, there's, like, a healthy amount of red blood cell death, and the orange is actually to show an abnormal amount of red blood cell death, again. Okay. Okay. Kitty litter has eaten, so we're gonna mutate kitty litter. Where's Beanie Weenie? Beanie Weenie's really hungry. Okay, y'all are getting stuck in these tombstones. Donut, come on. How many dogs have flung themselves? Okay, go clean up. Okay. Go cannibalize your father's tail. Beanie. Oh, no, that's Boner. Come on, Boner. Okay. You need food. I remember one time I was watching you play, and I remember a dog died because they didn't eat. Okay, Donut, eat! Okay, Donut. I swear, more meat! These dogs. I don't want Donut to die. Donut, eat! Okay, what is this one? Okay, Beanie Weenie, you need to eat a leg. Okay, come here. Okay. There you go. Good job. Eat some teeth. Okay, you're doing a good job, Donut. Oh my gosh, they're all like eating and stuff. Okay, come on. I'm throwing corn. Come on. Y'all are Mexican. You should like these. Okay, I'm just saying this, like, no, Beanie Weenie! Okay, I'm half Mexican, half white, and growing up, I remember not liking beans, and I remember as a kid eating them a lot, and then I just ended up hating beans, and I think I just ate them so much, I was just tired out of beans. Okay. Oh, crisis averted. Boner. I swear to God. Boner, eat. But, like, one thing I've never gotten, like, tired of is corn and rice. I don't know. And, like, especially, like, I really enjoy elotes, but I never grew up with it. Like, my mom would never make elotes or anything like that, but in my adult life, like, I've been trying to discover more of my mom's, like, culture, because, like, it's not that, like, my dad was, like, it's not like he intentionally was, like, you're not allowed to practice, like, Mexican culture and stuff. It really seemed like kind of like my mom kind of gave up teaching that, and, like, she was more focused on assimilating into, like, just American culture. I remember, like, growing up, I swear to God, Boner, just eat the corn. Boner, eat. But going back about, like, my mom, it just seems like, a lot of times, I think why she did it, she always tries to say, like, oh, me and my siblings never really wanted to learn Spanish. It wasn't that. We were kids. We didn't understand. And, like, my parents didn't really have the patience to teach us Spanish and stuff like that. And one of the things... Why is no one eating corn? Okay, wait. Let's get a deviled egg. Do you want a deviled egg? Is that better? Oh my goodness, Beanie Weenie just wants deviled eggs. No, Boner, you're gonna eat deviled eggs too. But, going back about, like, culture and stuff like that, right? I feel like a lot of times when parents don't teach their own culture and they kind of just give up, I feel like oftentimes it's because they're worried that people are gonna scrutinize their kids the same way that they were scrutinized, and I can totally see that being a possibility. Why, like, my parents didn't really teach me my mom's culture, because, my mom talked about, like, how when she didn't speak English, how people treated her and stuff like that, and I think it makes sense. But also at the same time, too, one issue that I deal with is I don't feel like this torta, eat a burrito. I swear. Eat a burrito. Oh my gosh, torta. You got this. You got this. Oh, torta almost died. Oh my goodness. But again, one of the issues that I have, and I'm going to therapy for, is I kind of fall under this really weird cloud of you're too white to be Mexican and you're too Mexican to be white, but I'm not kind of accepted for either of those, and it just, it kind of weighs on me because I don't identify with either. And the biggest thing for me is, it's not like I don't want to identify with it. I actually do want to identify with, like, the Mexican culture and stuff like that. It's just, again, I wasn't really taught any of that stuff, and a lot of people will say, well, you don't act Mexican, and you don't look Mexican and stuff like that. But then, on the same hand, too, I'm treated like that either way, and I feel like there's quite a few people who will judge you based off of your ethnicity, like what you come off as. And I've actually talked to other neutrals getting old. I've talked to other, like, biracial kids, and every time I bring it up, they always talk about how either culture is not accepting of them. And it's really sad because, like, that shouldn't be a thing, and, like, all these people who claim that they're, like, they care about, like, minorities and stuff like that, they don't care if someone's mixed. It doesn't matter what they're mixed with, oftentimes they get shunned for being mixed, and I think it's sad because it's something that I hear often, and as someone who is mixed, and if I ever were to have kids or something like that, they would be mixed again. It's not something that I want to expose them to, but, you know, at least for me, like, I want to learn my mom's culture and pass it down because it's their birthright. Whoever I'm with, you know, if they want to pass down their culture, that's cool. But I just think that when those kids are growing up and they want to relate to their culture, they want to relate to the things that they, you know, they're born with. Like, say, I'm just gonna make a random mix, but, like, let's say they're German and Japanese. I think it's totally fair for that kid to, like, want to be, you know, part of both. Because, again, they are both. And they have every right to identify with that culture and stuff like that. Of course, they need to learn it and respect it and love it and all that. Like, I do think that's important, but, like, there's people who will look at biracial kids and they go, oh, you're just one race. And they will claim that they care about minorities and stuff like that, but, like, for example, I know there's some people who, they look at Mexicans, but they're light-skinned and say, oh, you're not Mexican at all. Which, if you claim that you're so, like, inclusive and, like, all that, and then you go, oh, well, I don't accept you because XYZ, you're racist. You honestly are. Someone who's biracial has two races, and if you treat them like shit for one, you treat them like shit for another. I think those people, like, I think that's just a conversation some people aren't open to yet, and I think that that's a problem, because I faced that myself. I remember I would get treated, like, with white people, oh, you're too Mexican. With Mexicans, oh, you're too white. And it's like, it creates an identity crisis. And my therapist was talking about this. That's not fair to me. I didn't ask to be treated like this. I didn't ask to, you know, to be in between two cultures and to be kind of shunned by both, you know. It's not the greatest feeling. Okay, sorry, I went off on a tangent there, but So, mutations for Donut. Donut's pattern. So Donut went from like a brown back to like a yellowish. Oh, wait, can I drag and click? No. Donut got longer, and Donut's pattern is more dense. And Donut is glossy. Okay, I'm gonna let Torta hatch. Also, yes, Beanie Weenie. Okay. Whoa, okay. Torta's design completely changed in like because these are spots, and now they're getting rosettes. Also, Torta went from like a blue-green leg to like more peach, and a yellow body. The ears are still so funny to me. I like how they're kind of angled. Okay, so Boner is coming out. Oh! Boner went from like a black and blue purple color to brown with a dark blue indigo spot, purple legs, and like a deep blue nose and stuff. Boner is a teenager. Oh, let go of the poop, Neutral. Let go. Okay, kitty litter's coming out. Also, Brett, would you have any topic discussions that you want me to hear? Want me to talk about? I know sometimes with, like, your streams I say, like, oh, what's your opinion on this? So, kitty litter's, like, legs are massive. They got thick. His pattern got, like, more of a peachy undertone to it, and that tail is huge. Okay, let's see. Okay, pee-pee doo-doo. We're gonna let him out. I say him for all of my dogs. I never say she. If that was the case, if they were all male, this would all be gay babies. Okay. A lot more darker spots for pee-pee doo-doo. And they got bigger and shiny. Look at that shine. Very shiny. Okay, and then everyone stop pooping so much. Hamburger meat. Okay, hamburger meat's actually turning like the color of hamburger meat, sort of. Look at those fat legs! The little ears are turning blue. And then, like, let's see. His head's starting to come out a little bit more. So that's nice. Oh, there we go. Oh, we still have one dog in a cocoon somewhere. Beanie Weenie. There you go, Beanie Weenie. So Beanie Weenie got more of like a tan color. The spots have always been red. The body got more yellow. The nose and the ears are just so big on this dog. Okay, so we got quite a few adults, so I'm let go of the poop Boner. Okay, let's see. Any eggs? Nope. I'm gonna be clicking around for eggs because I know they're gonna come out like crazy because there's a lot of grown-up dogs now. We do have Clown over here. I'm gonna throw Clown out over here if I can. Come on, Clown. Neutral's dying! Neutral was like a very disgusting dog, not gonna lie. When he was a puppy, he would eat teeth, poop, whatever. Goodbye, Neutral. Kitty litter, you can eat neutral. Go ham, my friend. Oh, Rhett, did you hear about like the whole Creepshow art thing that happened recently? Okay, well, if you snooze, you lose on the body parts. Here, let's see. Do I have extra rooms and stuff? Actually. No, I do not have any more extra rooms. Let's actually look at achievements. Collect 40 after 50. Meticulous. Complete flora guide. I still actually have quite a lot to get. Clown. You can eat some dirt, Clown. You don't have to eat a toy. Eat some dirt, bud. Oh, that's not Clown. I was telling Kitty litter to eat dirt. No. There we go. There we go. Look inside. Okay, no. Oh, we got some poop. We gotta clean it up. Okay, actually, I'm just gonna say what I've been thinking when it comes to, like, the Creepshow art and stuff like that. So, if y'all have not seen it, the Creepshow art stuff, essentially what happened was Creepshow art decided to come back and was essentially saying, oh, I haven't stocked Emily Artful and stuff like that. And people have pointed out that Shannon's video is literally the length of Pulp Fiction. Okay, really quick. Since we have only Beanie Weenie, Donut, and Normie to breed, I'm gonna go ahead and breed Beanie Weenie and Donut together. But, going back to the whole, Creepshow art thing, I watched the whole thing, because it wasn't that I was gonna humor Shannon, because it is disgusting. Oh, actually, we do have some dogs with tails, so I'm gonna try to go for that as well. I always try to include tails into my mutations. But, going back to the whole Creepshow art thing, what essentially ended up happening was, Shannon came out with, again, a video that was 2 hours some odd long, as long as fucking Pulp Fiction, and decided to essentially say, I haven't stalked, you know, Emily Artful. I'm innocent. But you know what? Guess who isn't innocent? Emily Artful. And, like, there is something that Emily did say that kind of was odd. Oh, okay. I wanted to click on this dog, but they don't have a tail. So, I'm gonna still click on it anyway. We might lose the tail mutation, but that's a chance I'm willing to risk. But, she essentially was saying, like, with like, Emily Artful, that, like, oh, you know, she's the one that's been the problem, not me. Is this dog missing legs? Oh my gosh, they're starting to miss legs. Okay, that's exciting. The biggest thing is there was something that Emily Artful did say that kind of stuck out into my head. But the thing that really sticks out to me about the Emily versus Shannon drama was the segment. There was quite a few. One of the segments that kind of really stood out to me was the video of. So Shannon broke down the whole drama. She broke it down with, like, she even had stuff from when Emily was, like, 13. And I always say that with teenagers and stuff like that, I always feel like we do tend to let teenagers get away with a lot of things, because, like, I know, like, when I worked, in a work field, oftentimes teenagers would mess up, and our managers would be like, oh, man, these dogs are really vibing. They would always be like, oh, like, cut them some slack, they're still learning, but, like, whenever I was, you know, really young, like, 14, 15, I know that's a 2-age difference, but, like, 2-year age difference, but, they essentially did not treat me like a kid, they treated me like an adult, they treated me like I had adult responsibilities, and we moved on from that. So, there is times where I feel like in certain circumstances, you can be like, okay, well, they know what they're doing, blah, blah, blah. When it came to Emily Artful, she was 13 or 14, and Shannon was trying to say something along the lines that, Emily Artful had to be sober and stuff like that. It felt like Shannon was trying to say things so matter-of-factly, like she knew what was going on in Emily's life more so than Emily, and I'm just more so confused about that, because first of all, if Shannon is not a stalker like she claims, why does she have stuff from back when Emily was 13-ish years old? That's the first question you should have. And, like, other people have actually tried to find the same sources and prove, because knowing Shannon is kind of sketchy. And the thing that they found is these are all deactivated accounts that are archived and stuff like that. Shannon did not know Emily from that age, so a lot of people are believing that maybe Anthony, Shannon's husband and Emily's ex, they overlap, they're the same person. They feel like there's something with that either Anthony had these screenshots saved, or Anthony showed Shannon the screenshots and stuff like that. Something about that isn't right, and I totally agree with it, because it's very suspicious why Shannon has that in the first place. But the second question that a lot of people have is, first of all, Emily claims around that time she also was starting to get into drugs, and Shannon's claiming that either Emily lied about being sober, which can happen with people who are addicted to drugs. I've seen it myself where I've had mutuals, either they have family members and friends that are doing drugs, or, you know, they just, where you can tell that they're lying through their teeth, that they're sober and stuff. It happens. And that's not to villainize Emily or anything like that, it's just part of addiction. And I think, like, Shannon claiming to know when, you know, supposedly Emily was sober or not is kind of stupid, but kind of also, like, she's saying all these things to prove that Anthony was innocent and never did all these horrible things to Emily. For me, there's so much evidence right now to suggest that Shannon is the one antagonizing Emily. I'm not going to question the allegations that Emily has towards Anthony, because I'm not really seeing anything that disproves it. But my biggest issue also with, like, the screenshots from when Emily's 13, Shannon swears, oh, I'm not a stalker and stuff, but yet she has stuff from when Emily was a kid. From deleted, defunct accounts, and that kind of just, it doesn't show sleuth work. It really only, like, further proves that she has been stalking Emily. So there's that, but the biggest thing is, why is Shannon speaking for Anthony? if anything, I want to see a video from Anthony claiming his innocence, because it doesn't make sense. She's the one fighting for his innocence. If that makes sense. Why is Shannon, like, Shannon is involved in her own way, don't get me wrong, but the biggest claim is against Anthony. So why is Shannon speaking for Anthony? Anthony needs to speak for himself. And that's the thing I find interesting, is Shannon goes to an extent for Anthony, it seems. But Anthony's not doing anything for Shannon like that. Like, I've never really seen Anthony in the public eye, and maybe that's because he's not that popular and stuff like that. But at the same time, too, I've never really seen Anthony out of the woodwork defending his wife or saying, like, I'm innocent and stuff. I know Tipster had to go find, like, an account, and he tried to, like, delete everything and act like a regular Joe Schmo, and changed, like, the name and everything. I think it's highly suspicious. An innocent person will exclaim their innocence in a way that proves them, like, innocent, for the most part. But guilty people, they do it in a way... Guilty people, like, eventually clue into people that they aren't innocent, if that makes sense. I know I might seem like I'm rambling, but... that's the biggest thing for me. In Shannon's video, it wasn't like she was claiming, I'm innocent and here's the proof. What it really showed me was that Shannon was saying, essentially, oh, you gotta believe me that I'm innocent. And then showed all these things in, like, a sort of documentary way of, like, oh, this is how I'm innocent, but proved, in a sense, a timeline of her stalking Emily Artful. And then, not only that, it's like, how do I explain this? It's like, not only does she say Emily Artful's timeline of existence, even weird things like the color of Emily Artful's room in her dad's house, which maybe she wouldn't know unless she's gone to Emily Artful's dad's house, or maybe Anthony told her. Again, this is where I feel like either way it's hella suspicious. Like, another thing too is, like, the fact that like all the talking and stuff like that, she shows a part where Emily, when she was high, was in a bathtub and doing, like, a One Piece anime review. Or it was either a bathtub or hot tub, one of the two. Shannon included, like, a 30-minute segment where, essentially, people were criticizing her, and it almost felt like, to me, Shannon did that purposely, to kind of invoke trauma and fear, or, like, a trigger to Emily. If you think about it, they were slut-shaming, and, like, it was said in the most incel way of, like, oh, she did, like, an inappropriate review. And I think there's times in that not interview, but, like, in the documentary that Shannon made, where she does stuff purposely, I think, personally, to trigger Emily and humiliate Emily. And I don't really feel like people are thinking about it like that. Maybe I'm crazy to feel like it, but I feel like there's multiple times where Shannon includes stuff to humiliate Emily. Shannon tries to defend her husband, but she's not. She's only proving everything false, like, oh, I never stalked Emily, then has all these, like, things from deleted accounts, old accounts, blah blah blah. It just feels like a shit show. And also, like, in the beginning of the video, she says something about, like, oh, I'm gonna name this dog really quick. You will be Poop Scoop. It's like, she tries to say, like, oh, if you're watching this video, either I've taken Emily to court or something like that, or she's come out on the other side. None of that has happened yet, according to, like, a bunch of sources. Emily herself has said about, like, the court stuff, they're in talks, but they haven't gone anywhere. Like, they're just starting the process. So, again, I'm just kind of like, with Shannon, that's actually kind of false. And one of the biggest things is, if say the rape and stuff actually happened, like, I know YouTube does not like that word, but say whatever happened to Emily actually happened, that's not slander if it happened. It's not, what's the word? It's not, if something actually happened, it's not something that you can, oh, okay, I can totally recap, Rhett, I see the what's good, sorry, I was chatting with BF. So, you know what, you said Creepshow Fart, this dog's name is gonna be Fart. So, TLDR, Shannon came out with, like, a fucking docu-series. It's not a docu-series, but, like, it is literally almost the length of, no, it is longer, actually, than the fucking Pulp Fiction. It's 2 hours and some odd minutes. It is a long thing of her essentially saying, I didn't stalk Emily, Emily's the bad person. It was, Normie, get out here. It was essentially her saying, Emily Artful is slandering us, and, we're taking her to court and stuff like that, and then this whole video she made where she essentially just says, I'm not stalkerish, but you should be careful about, Creepshow art because XYZ. And all the reasons and stuff were very hella sketch. The way she handled things was, again, very hella sketch. It's just, like, there's so much about that whole video that she made that is really fucking weird. So, not only did she, like, make this whole video, some of the biggest points that she tried to make was that Emily was obsessive with exes and stuff because of art she drew when she was younger. Shannon had screenshots and stuff of, like, an old art account that, like, Emily had when she was 13, which, according to Shannon, she didn't know Emily around that time, but, like, whatevs, you know? People found it very suspect that she had these screenshots because she didn't know Emily, so, like, how did she have these screenshots from when she was 13 years old? So a lot of people feel like Anthony maybe gave her these, screenshots. But, and, like, again, a lot of people actually were looking up on DeviantArt about these old accounts, because, again, DeviantArt was a very popular platform. It still is in some senses. But, these are now defunct, pages. Like, Emily deleted these pages, so people noticed that the pages have been archived, probably by Anthony himself. So, people feel like, for example, the whole thing with, like, Anthony and stuff like that, they feel like he maybe has archived all these DeviantArts and stuff like that. Porta, can you please eat this? So, she tried to say that Emily Artful was, obsessive and stuff because Emily had drawn art of her with, like, her teacher at the time, which, is it inappropriate? Yes. I think that is inappropriate, especially if you're 13 and stuff, but, she was using drugs around that time, and even then, too, a lot of teenagers aren't going to fully grasp that, like, why that's wrong. And I think sometimes you do have kids who, they don't understand why having crush on older men is wrong. Because, of course, you can have two consenting adults that are, like, I am so sorry, my cats just crashed, their little scratching post thing into the wall. Give me 1 second, One of my cats was in the little scratching post. Lisa, you good? Lisa, are you trapped?
No, not trapped. Good job.
Okay, I am back. So yeah, it's really sus that, you know, Shannon would go back from when, Emily was like 13 and say, look at all these obsessive behaviors that Emily Artful had. She was a fucking kid. You know, if you're a fucking kid, that's not going to be indicative of how you are as an adult. Again, it's very easy for kids to make mistakes, not to understand how the world works and stuff like that. But again, 13-year-old Emily is not indicative of how adult Emily is. Shannon tried to use young Emily Artful, young Emily Artful's behavior as a way to say that, like, oh, she's always been like this, but that's, like, not true. Again, I don't feel like you being a young person doing, like, cringy stuff is indicative of, like, your action as, like, a 30-year-old person. But again, there was that. Shannon tried to say also throughout the video that she's always had bad exes and stuff, and that's indicative of more so the crazies on her, essentially. I can totally understand it to a certain extent, but I think also, again, you have to keep in mind that, with Emily, she had, a drug addiction issue. A lot of times, people who have been abused do find abusive partners. It's, part of psychology. It happens often. A lot of kids who've been abused find abusive partners. It's because either they're comfortable with the trauma, like, that they receive. Some people who are traumatized, they have to have a level of trauma that they're comfortable with, because being completely calm and in peace doesn't feel safe. It's just part of trauma, and I wouldn't be surprised if Emily was so used to trauma and, like, red flags and stuff that she went into relationships that weren't the healthiest because of that. I feel like Shannon, though, used that as, like, a haha, I got you there moment when she was saying, like, oh, Emily has always been crazy. I don't feel like, again, having the art from when Emily was 13 and crushing on her teacher, Donut just flung themselves up and went into the tube. But, like, going back, I don't feel like that is indicative of how Emily is today. And then also on top of that, the all my exes are crazy thing, and saying, well, that can't be true and that's more a sign on you. That might not be the case if, Shannon is so trauma-informed, and I always feel like Shannon has always acted like a champion and, like, always understood, like, how, trauma affects people. I always felt like she tries to come off that way. Well, if she knew that, she would, you know, say something, right? But, again, I feel like Shannon was always fake about that. I feel also with the drama and stuff like that, so she tried to say, like, oh, this isn't blah blah blah. She defended Anthony so much, but you know what? I honestly think Creepshow should have more so worried about herself, not defending Anthony and saying, oh, whatever Anthony did to Emily isn't real or isn't true, and here's how I'm disproving that. Why is that's the big question. Why is Shannon doing that? If Anthony was so innocent, he can defend himself. He doesn't need Shannon to defend him. And that's something I think is so fucking suspicious. Why isn't he defending himself? And you know what? I think he is using Shannon as a punching bag, like, for this whole drama. Like, think about it. Shannon's going through the blows. Shannon is getting dragged, name-wise, through the mud. And, like, where's her fucking husband? That's what I feel. personally. And then on top of that, like, so to recap, her husband's not standing up for himself. Shannon says, oh, I'm not stalking you, but has all these defunct deleted pages, which probably Anthony supplied screenshots and, like, access to. She tries to say that, like, there's no way, no how that Anthony was responsible for abusing Emily, but doesn't really prove it. And also slut shames her, includes triggering, things in the video, like the time that, Emily did like a naked review or something of One Piece, included like a 30-minute slut-shaming video of them saying like horrible things. I really think that she kept some things in to trigger Emily and whatnot. Again, I feel like the whole video made Shannon look the worst. And Shannon thought that she was saving herself or like clearing her name and stuff like that. No, she fucking didn't. But, like, the funny thing is, she also, like, the fans that stayed, she kind of made fun of them, to put it that way. She says, fuck you, touch some grass, and it was, like, a really weird moment. Okay, gonna take a quick break from the Creepshow art discussion to the pups right now. Hamburger meat got a little less orange and like a little bit more yellow on them, so this is what they look like as an adult. His back legs are fucking huge. Okay, we're letting Fart out. Okay, so for Fart, they got a little bit, like, more yellow on their, like, body. The leg color also got, like, less red. And then, let's see. Okay, I think we're good with Fart. Okay, Normie. My cats keep knocking down their scratching post. Okay, Normie, you need to eat. See, Brett, like, I totally agree, like, as someone who's been in and out of bad relationships, abuse becomes what's familiar even if you don't recognize it. Like, I've never been, like, abused straight up in a relationship and stuff, but I've had shitty, like, I've only been with who I'm currently with for all my life, essentially, like, since our dating, like, they're the first person I dated, I've stayed with that person, right? The more, like, as I'm going through therapy, the more that we both realize that we sort of got together as a trauma bond. And that's okay. Oh, wow. Poop Scoop's, pattern changed. It went from, like, the rosettes to, like, dots instead. And then their body almost got, like, yellowish. But yeah, going back to what I was saying, even though, like, me and Shay, like, we never abused each other, because we were used to discourse with families, Shay never really thought about it until this year, but, like, for example, she has divorced parents, like, for me, when we've talked about that, like, that is, something that leads to dysfunctional families sometimes because you don't have stability and, like, you know, sometimes parents fight and stuff like that. That can be traumatizing in itself. Oh, here's Boner. Boner actually went from, like, a dark, like, blue-gray color, and now Boner's, like, orange and red and all this stuff. I'm actually surprised. Also, Boner's losing spots. But, like, again, all these things with, like, me and Shay, we realized that we actually sort of craved instability because that's what we were used to, and part of the scary thing with going to therapy was creating stability for ourselves. At first it was scary, and now it's more calming, but again, I can totally see why Emily might have not had stable relationships. Now, I do have one question when it comes to Emily. One thing that, out of the whole documentary that was sus, was Creepshow or had brought up like this video of Emily Artful saying that she had dated someone like 3 years younger than her, and it was a girl, and blah blah blah, and how Emily said that that video was not real, but more so her bringing up how she used to act as a kid, but she made it like a story time, and instead of it being her, she made up a character in the story that was supposed to represent her. But like in this story, she said she dated that person. I just personally think that that's the only thing suspicious of Emily. Like, story-wise, I don't buy that it was supposed to represent her. I get that some YouTubers do lie when it comes to like story times and whatnot, but like, why would you lie about that? And she said like it was to cope and stuff. That's really sus. That's the only thing that was kind of weird for me. Okay, pee-pee doo-doo, their pattern's getting more, like, spread apart. Their head got smaller, too. Let's see, do I have another? Oh, torta, I forgot torta. Okay, I gotta pet torta. But yeah, like, the whole Creepshow art thing, I really feel like it only proved that Creepshow was guilty more so, and I feel like, really, if you want to save yourself, like, the legal stuff, Emily D. Baker is, like, a good, like, lawyer and stuff. One of the things she says is shut up and let your attorneys handle it because, like, they know how to deal with all this kind of stuff. I think that's what Shannon should do if she's worried about legal issues. And, you know, like I was saying too, a lot of people are kind of suspicious about all the things that she's saying, and they're finding holes and stuff. And I think if Shannon is actually serious about taking Emily to court and whatnot, I think she needs to shut up. And not, like, in a mean way or anything like that. I sincerely think she's more so incriminating herself the more she talks. Have you heard the Inkle Watusi cattle? Not exactly, no. What is it? Can you tell me? So, the newest one I've never seen really is this one, and then this one. I have an 87 completion when it comes to the gut flora. Let's see. Ooh, okay, we have more dogs to choose from when it comes to breeding, so I can do hamburger meat, pee-pee doo-doo. What I might do is actually breed Pee-Pee Doo-Doo and Beanie Weenie together after this. Okay, so let's see. look at this little cowpoke over here. Move, move. There we go. I might know them based off of the pictures. They're kind of like cone, like the horns are not like regular cow horns. They're kind of cone shaped, and then they like poke out. If I remember, tell me if I'm wrong. Okay, let's see. No, we do not want a no pattern dog. We want a pattern dog picture. Okay, let's see. I'm still so sad that I never picked the dog with 2 heads. Like, I feel like you should get an achievement for that. That seems like a rare. Like a rare achievement or like a rare mutation. You sent a picture on Discord? Okay, I'm gonna check it. Yo, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I've seen some with like bigger, more thicker horns, but yeah, it's what I was expecting. Also, one way I keep up with the chat when I'm streaming is I open my own stream on my phone and just look over on my phone. I don't know if y'all do that, but that's how I do it. Pink gold doggy over here. Okay, I'm gonna open. I'm sorry if you're gonna hear plastic. It is a bin cracker. I've been obsessing over them. Okay, I am so sorry about that. Okay, I don't hear myself crunching, which is something I was just making sure. Wait. You want ASMR? Because I can give y'all ASMR. We're doing ASMR time. I can hear the crunch on the stream. Oh! I still hear like the little crunches. Okay, so we have a bebe. What should I name the bebe, right? Okay, kitty litter, you gotta move. Okay, I'm gonna check my achievements really quick to see what I can earn. Mutated a dog with flat legs, flat dog, tall body, short body. A dog missing left leg, left front. Negative, positive, meticulous. Discover every flora. Complete gut flora guide. Okay, so I am 4 babies, hatching wise, from completing these 4 and 7 babies and eggs. So I can get 2 achievements if they would just... Okay. I just need them to start pooping out eggs. Donut, you're hungry. Donut, eat a ham sandwich. Name him Crunkle. I will do that. So, what have you had to eat for today? What are we doing, boys? Oh, someone hid their poop. What are we doing in here? Looks like they're having a party. Oh, clean it up. Who's crying? Oh, it's Boner. Why is Boner crying? I will say this. Naming a dog Boner has been the weirdest thing I've ever had to deal with. Ooh, Panera bread? What did you get from Panera? Okay, let's see. Hamburger meat, you need to get out. Okay. Oh, we got an egg shot out. Come here. Come here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Give me that egg. Hamburger meat is antagonistic. It says tends to leave a bad impression. I'm gonna see. Do I have any dogs that don't like being pet? Let's see. Glutton. You are social and peaceful. Aw, good for you, kitty litter. Torta doesn't have any discernible features. Torta, go. Boner doesn't have any discernible features either. Okay, Torta, I need you to eat. grilled cheese and mac. That's a little bit too much for my poor stomach because we all know how dairy treats me, but that sounds delicious. Good job, Torta. You need to eat another one. Oh, Torta, you need to eat more. My goodness. Okay, what are you? Okay, kitty litter. Oh, kitty litter is getting bullied. Okay, kitty litter. Kitty litter, come on. Kitty litter, come on. Kitty litter's just being bullied. Come on, Beanie Wee. Alien food. Okay, Normie. Okay, who are you? You are Pee Pee Poo Poo. Pee Pee Doo Doo. Come on, eat. Eat the garlic. Again, you don't want to feed your dogs like actual IRL garlic because it is, again, anything garlic or onion related, chive, yeah, anything like that, you don't want to feed them because it's gonna cause like the orange poop and whatnot, and it'll affect their liver and just overall like blood cells and whatnot. So you never want to feed your dogs actual stuff like that. Come here. Come here. Boner. Consume boner. Okay, come on, Poop Scoop. You've been learning Japanese. Okay, what are some, like, words or phrases that you've been learning? Because... oh my gosh, I just pet a dog that doesn't want to be pet! Poop Scoop does not like being pet. Okay. I'm trying to feed you, Boner, Boner. Why are you this way? Look, I'm bringing it to you. Okay, okay. Where's Normie? Capsule, okay, okay. Poop, woo. There's Normie. Okay, Normie, you get a bunch of chicken nuggets. Normie, you're not dying yet. Normie, I got you nuggies. My goodness. Move out the way. Thank you. Normie, you will need to eat. That reminds me, I think there's a TikTok audio, and it's this guy going, "Sumimasen," and then he like bumps into, I probably fucking butchered that, but like, he fucking bumps into someone, it is a beautiful audio. The only like other things I know in Japanese is nanji desu ka, because Shade taught me that. That's like how to ask for the time, I believe. And then, of course, like konbawa. I'm not gonna. I realize I say Japanese phrases with a southern accent, and that to me is so fucking cursed. I just saw Normie. Okay, fart, you need to eat some honey. That's not fart. Fart's over here. Okay, well, like, this thing about it is, like, I could probably go for a more fluent way of saying it. It's just, I can hear the southern in my voice whenever I say something. I also hear the white in me whenever I pronounce, Spanish words, and it bothers the heck out of me. Okay. Eat some pumpkin pie, kitty litter. Do y'all have a favorite pie? Cause I don't really have much. Also, did you know that there's a sour cream shortage? Oh, torta! Torta, don't die on me! Okay, torta. That reminds me, we were talking about like crazy junior high experiences and stuff like that. And I remember being in junior high and I had a mutual friend, and this was very common back in the day. Where friends would manually print out fanfics and just hand them to mutuals. Just to read. I remember one time I was handed, I don't know why, I was like 14 and 15 and I didn't do this was other people. They handed me a fucking Roy Mustang X Reader smut fic. And they're like, oh, let me know how it goes. I don't know if they wrote it or whatnot, but like, I remember being handed that, and at the time, like, I was a very goody two-shoes, like, Catholic girl. My face burned red with what was written in that page because, like, I was not used to smut fics and stuff like that. I remember I was handed that in, like, 7th grade. And then I remember I was handed, whatchamacallit, I think I was handed a Slenderman X Jeff the Killer fanfic another time. It was a smut fic. Okay, Boner, I'm gonna pet you. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna hand you gourds. Normie is dying. Donut, please eat. Okay, where is Normie? I'm just gonna let the dogs just go hog on him. Okay, okay. Grab. Okay. You guys are the cleanup crew. Come on. Come on. Let's go clean them up. Let's go clean up Normie. What? Wait, okay, Rhett. What was like the most cursed thing that you had to deal with in junior high? Cronkle. No, not Cronkle slash. It's just Cronkle. Okay, time to... Ooh, that poop just went boop 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 and then landed right here. Okay, okay, come here. Oh yeah, I feel that. The people fighting in the class, like, I will always remember being in 9th grade, and these two girls were fighting about, one girl slept with this other girl's boyfriend and stuff like that, and like was like, he chose me and stuff like that, and like, the girls were about ready to hit it off. I was going to my algebra class, and I'm just like, moving, like, they, oh, your man texted me, blah blah blah, and I was like, I gotta go to class, like, everyone was trying to watch the fight go down and whatnot. I was not interested. Oh, Boner got huge. I'm so sorry, but Boner got huge. But yeah, I remember just being like, I'm gonna be late to class. I need to get to class, and right as the girls were about to start, like, swinging and stuff, I got in between them, I pushed them out of the way, I'm like, I gotta go to class, and they're like, really? Because, like, I wasn't too focused on the fight or anything, I had fucking class, like, I'm not interested in, you know, who's fighting who and whatnot, like, that wasn't important to me. Still to this day, I always thought the fighting was stupid because, like, really, like, what do you get out of it? And, like, also because, like, my mom worked with, like, court stuff and whatnot. If you fought, you would end up at my mom's court. And, like, honestly, it's a bad look. Okay, Poop Scoop got more blue. That's it. Okay. Whoa, Fart's head was, like, moving in a weird way. Okay, kitty litter. Kitty litter went from, like, a bluish color to, like, a reddish color. Why is everyone pooping so much? Okay, so Torta, they just got bigger and a little bit darker, that's it. Okay, all our dogs have hatched. I'm just looking for any eggs. Because we got quite a few grown-up dogs now, so... oh wow. Oh wow, we do got a lot of dogs. I think we have already bred Boner, I'm not sure. Okay, so we can breed... No, we have not bred Boner. So we can breed Boner and Donut together. I feel like they'd actually make really good babies. I never thought I would hear myself say that. That is very cursed, to be honest. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna grab my water. I wonder who's the one other person watching. I'm just curious. Because, like, I know I'm watching myself, so I probably count as a viewer, and then Brett counts. I'm gonna go for the long ones, TBH. Look at the nubby tail! Why is this one so... Why is this one so nubby? Whoa, 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 wait, look at this slouchy tail. Do you see that? Okay. So, I usually go for different looking dogs, but I might get the nub and the slouchy tail. What do you think, Brett? I'm gonna do it. Okay, so, ooh, okay. Ooh, I'm seeing little nubs and little long ones. I'm actually really liking the slouchy tail, actually. The slouchy tail actually really looks nice. Yeah, I hope it's a homie. It's just, there's some people that I'm not comfortable with, but it's okay. Whoa! Look at this one! We got a little tiger and little leopards. Let's see. Look at this big boy. He's literally orange, little tiger stripe. Oh, but look at this one! Look at this one with the stripes! Move out the way. I might go. Why did I say it like that? I might go for like stripes, actually. I've never kept stripy boys, so we might go stripy with slouchy tail. Whoa, blue stripes! Whoa, okay, this is actually really freaking cool. I'm gonna go with purple and then like the tabby. Look at the noses! I actually really like the slouchy tails and stuff like that. That is a big boy. But this is a long boy. I'm gonna name it El Tigre. Blue Stripe does sound like a warrior cat name. Or like a ship name if you think about it. Though I would never ship Blue Star and Gray Stripe. Also, it's kind of funny that they sort of dated family members, because like Blue Star was mates with Oakheart, and Oakheart's niece was Silverstream, which was Gray Stripe's mate. Oh, we got this boy. We got this boy. Lucha, lucha! Oh yeah, we gotta do that. Okay, I'm running into a little bit of problem. We got like a barely stripy boy, we got a stripy boy, and then we got a dotted boy. What should I do? Should I breed these two? Should I breed these two? The two stripies? Also, like, I think my stream has, like, a lag of 30 seconds for me. So, like, if you answer, it'll probably take, like, 30 seconds for me to, like, see it. Okay, two stripies, okay. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Okay, we got big stripy boys. I think, no actually, but we got a very diverse eared one. Okay, I like denser patterns, so I'm gonna just put the denser pattern ones together. Okay, let's see. Oh, we got a green one. Looks like a little caterpillar. Look at these boys. Look at these boys. Oh, tiny litter. That's perfect for me. Perfect. We got the stripes, and we got, like, a different tail, other than, like, the default. I really like that. I know, like, you can get a tail that curls up, and I have gotten small nubs with Donut. Donut had the small nubs. So, I really like that. I like the slouchy tail, and I like the stripes, and I'm curious if there's other patterns that we can actually get as well. So I'm gonna look again, like, see, Donut had that little nub tail. I'm gonna look around and see if we have any, eggs. Oh, we got a poop though. Oh, who was there on the floor? Let's see. That's what I was looking at. Okay. I'm gonna clean up. Look around. Okay. Oh, we got more poop. Why do animals poop so much? Lucha! Lucha! Lucha, lucha! Oh my gosh, the song in itself was amazing. Like the theme song. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna save real quick, and then go to the main menu, and I will be right back. I have to use the bathroom, so, quick potty break. I will be right back. You know I'll be back once the, start menu is actually, like, you'll see me playing and stuff, but quick break. Hopefully my kittens do not mess with my gaming setup, so fingers crossed. Okay, I am back. Okay, so I am considering doing something different as well. We can continue with Wobbledogs, Or I could start messing around with niche again. I've been sort of playing around. I hear my cat. I've been sort of playing around with niche. I'm kind of curious into playing it again, but I don't know. That's up to y'all. You know what, maybe I'm going to do a quick playthrough of Niche. I have not done that in a long time, so let's see. My stream might go a little weird. Do not be alarmed. So it's currently 49 in Texas. Oh, that reminds me. So I've been kind of going back to VR chat. It's been a while since I've actually played VR chat, and I've been actually really enjoying VR chat. I've made some new friends on there. It's actually really nice because I got to reconnect with one of my old friends from like the warrior community. You might remember them, Moon. Well, they also go by Lu Yin now, but they want to do VR chat this Friday, and I think that's neat. I'm so sorry if you hear like a little snap and stuff. That's actually me drinking water. Hydrate or dihydrate, am I right? I have played this game so much, and yet I've never encountered Homeworld or like Homeworld. What is this, Steven Universe? Home Island. That's what I meant to say. You know, I also wonder if, like, the hype for Niche has died because, like, honestly, I've never really seen too many people, like, talk about it or, like, think it's cool or whatnot. Rhett, are you able to play VR? Like, does Connor have VR capability? Because, like, I'd be totally down to, like, play VR with you. Okay, I know how to do this. Okay, so... Is she not around here? I always hate... Whoa! My Eve! My Eve has a bat head. Do you see that? Okay, invite. Okay, so how you play this game is actually you can look at the genetics and you try to get like better mutations in. I've seen this game since it was like in development years ago. I mean, that's sort of what happens. A bird picks up Adam and throws him into like a different island, so. Oh, that makes sense, cause like, oh, if you're ever over here, you and me could both play at some point. Okay, let's see. I am so sorry, I'm trying to fix some of the genetic stuff. Also, what I like to do is put purple eyes as a possible mutation so I can see who's actually from Adam and Eve's descent. So now I can breed the two. Okay, she is pregante. Okay. Okay, can I tell you how bullshit bras are? Like, honestly, I feel like bras in the pandemic are just like a fucking scam at this point. I don't need no bras. Cause like, honestly, bras are just not made to fit nicely anymore. Like, I feel like, okay, like, personally, there's not a lot of styles for bras. If you think about like Victoria's Secret bras, they only have really one style per se. It's not very inclusive of like different chests and stuff. Like, when I buy bras, I usually am told like I'm a C or D cup. No. When I do like my calculations, like on like a bra that fits, it's usually bigger than that. And a lot of bras, like I'm a more wide set chest and stuff like that. A lot of bras are not built for like wide set chest, because when you have a wide set chest, the focus is to bring the chest together and more support. Those are usually demi cups, those are bralettes and stuff like that. There's not a lot of those out there. And when you do find them, a lot of times what happens is that associates will give you a small one. And the thing is, I've never really had an associate go, okay, this is what chest size you are, blah blah blah. There's also the fact that like breast tissue can be connected in like certain ways. You could be a D cup because you have a full, like how the breast tissue is spread out, or you can be a D cup because it's like, I don't know how to explain it, but like it's so weird how bras and stuff work. And like you could be a D cup and not look like one. Wires are for losers. I feel that. Like, the thing is, like, the reason why wires exist is because, like, that's supposed to be the support, but a lot of bras are made so poorly that the wire pokes you, and I hate that. I absolutely hate it. Okay, so we're moving this little guy. Adam is gonna go over here. What should we name this guy? I know there's an auto-generated name, but I usually like to rename them. Also, in this game, one of the most important things is passing on home island immunity. So we need to breed those two to bring out a home island immunity. Okay, let's see. Do we have home island immunity with this boy? Nope. No home island immunity with this boy either. Yeah, mental wards do not like bra wires, but that's because they're more worried about like people self-harming with them. So that's like really the only reason why. They wouldn't let me have yarn whenever I went to the hospital because a lot of times they fear that like someone's going to Oh, I just left my baby back there. Oh well, okay. We're gonna just stock on food, I guess. And then we're gonna roll out in the next turn. But like, I wasn't allowed to have yarn. We weren't allowed to have any paper because they were worried like we would hurt ourselves with the paper and give ourselves paper cuts and stuff like that. A lot of people feel like mental wards are like really wonky. I personally feel like they're wonky. In some ways that it does make sense, but in other ways they do it too much. Like the wonkiness too much, like where it's more at a disadvantage for the patients rather than an advantage. Also, like, a lot of times at mental wards, like, people are treated like prisoners rather than people. And that's something I hate. Just because someone has a mental health struggle, it doesn't mean treat them like they're fucking prisoners and that they're crazy and stuff. It's more so have compassion. You're shifting around to, like, be a little bit more comfortable on my bed. Here. Okay. So we have 2 boys. So what I can do is actually look for home island immunity on the genes. So as you can see, Adam is the only one with home island immunity. We have to secure home island immunity out of one of the children. Eve is currently pregnant, so that's good. So we want Eve to have her baby as soon as possible. Okay, so someone got a parasite. Okay, Eve can hop in here. Oh, actually, there's quite a few nests. Okay, so it was this one that got a parasite. If you catch... Oh, okay. Good night, Rhett. But yeah, no. I think, like, the whole thing with mental hospitals is just bleh. But, you know, mental hospitals are helpful for the people that need them. I just think also, like, with the adolescent ward, they can be, like, a little bit nicer, but it's whatevs. Okay, so I'm gonna rename the kids, because I always hate, like, the randomly generated ones. Like, the names, so... We're gonna name this one Bear. Not Bear. Oh. Bear. This one. Let me think. I'll name him Pork. Short for porcupine. Did it stick? No. Okay. Sometimes it can be a little bit finicky. Okay, Pork. Do you need any DNA fixes? Nope. Nope. We can actually add purple eye recessive as, like, one of y'all's thing. Just so I know that I've done the recessives and all that. Okay, so, Okay. Man, I keep having boys. No home island gene. Okay. We're gonna breed. Then you're gonna move over here. Collect. You're gonna pop a baby out. I need to look for... Okay. We're gonna go to the right, so we're gonna have to try to come this way. Okay. Okay. So I have to be very careful about Eve not clicking on these poison berry bushes because that will poison her and it would not be good. Okay. No home island gene. This is actually getting a little frustrating, not because, like... Oh, lord, okay, actually... Okay, bear, we're gonna have to find a way out. Maybe pork can help. Okay. Ooh, I almost made that mistake with Eve that I just said I wasn't gonna do. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna hop over here, keep producing children. Okay. Ooh, perfect. Ooh, and we found a good food source too. Okay. We can also move this kid out. And over here, we can move him. No home island gene. Wow. Fantastic. Okay. It's just a lot of babies with... Wait. Who had that? Oh, no, that was Adam. We can always check. Yep, no home island gene. Okay, this one looks like bear, but also has like the fishy stuff. Does bear have like the fish genes? Yes, he does. You will be orca. Okay, you are cheese puff. And you are cherry soda. Okay. A little more, bud. Okay, one reason why I wasn't too happy about all the children that Adam and Eve had. Still no home island gene. This is actually kind of concerning because the spread of the home island gene is so important to the health of the pack. Because if Adam and Eve keep having children, like repeatedly, the world won't spawn more wild characters to give better genes to. So we might be stuck with inbreeding, and that's not the best thing that you want. Okay, let's see. There we go. Is this a girl? Nope, it's a boy. So, this is not the best, but I'll take it. Okay. We have more characters to choose from. Okay, what about you? Home island? Nope. We're gonna have a lot of babies. That's actually quite upsetting. I've never had this problem where I've had to breed them so many times. Okay, so rain's actually very important in niche. Rain will actually restock the berry bushes that you're trying to gain food and energy resources from. If you do not gather enough food, it will actually hurt you. So it is better to have more food than nothing. So, okay, you get moved over here. What about... We finally have a home island gene. We do not have to breed them so much anymore. I will get Eve pregnant one more time, but I'm gonna save that. Okay, well, she's not gonna get pregnant right now, but I'm gonna give her one more pregnancy, and she's, like, fully retired. So, let's see. We're gonna click on his genes. He's gonna have a lot more wrong with him because of the fact that, like, he's one of the wilder characters that we just invited to join the tribe. So, he has short-sighted eyes, he has webbed hind legs, a deformed paw. So, the webbed hind legs are great if you want water movement, but not for land. So, definitely we're going to take care of the short-sightedness, because that means it affects how many spaces you move. And then you want the better legs, so that you can move across the board more efficiently. So, we are going to name him. He has what's called like a flame body or warm body. So, I'm thinking about naming him Fire. Okay. This little guy is gonna get, he's gonna be Adam Jr. Okay, let's see. This is a girl. Eve is a gray color, so let's see how the girls look. None of them really look like Eve, but I will definitely give this one, since it's the first girl, Eve Jr. And then this one just looks like the female version of Cherry Soda, so I'll name her Vanilla Soda. No, I'm gonna name her Dr. Pepper. Okay. Okay, we're gonna call in more. Nope, it's not gonna do that for us. Okay. We're gonna move this little baby. We're gonna grab Eve. Get her pregnant one last time. She only has a few days left. So does Adam. Do we have a grown female? No, we do not, other than Eve. So, Pork is gonna move over here. We accidentally scared that. Fire's gonna move around. We're gonna have Cheese Puff grab some material. Okay. Cherry Soda's gonna move. Oh, okay. Adam's gonna move. Yeah. Okay. We can keep screaming to get a skill. Okay, so these are rabbles. They're kind of like a cross between a rabbit and a gerbil. They will eat from, I know, regular berry bushes, but I'm not sure if they eat from the poison berries. So I'm gonna just bring him back here to get that. How many days do you have? Okay, you have 2 days remaining, so I'm gonna let you collect food today. Okay. I can hear my kittens playing with toys in the background. Oh, there's one. Okay. Okay. And we can end the day. Okay. Now, Eve can just go over here, have her last baby. Adam's just over here. Okay. This is where it gets interesting. No new. Okay. I do eventually want Bear to have a mate, but the only other one that I can see having a mate right now is Eve Jr. So she has B and G. What about you? Oh. That I and B, that B, they both share a B genetic, so they can have an inbred child even though they're not related. It's something I'm willing to risk, so let's go ahead and do that. Let me make sure, let me check on Eve's genetics. Okay, Eve seems good. I'm gonna put the purple eyes as a mark of the fact that I've looked into the genetics, just so, you know, I know that I've looked over here. Okay. Eve Jr. is pregnant. Let's see. I'm gonna move Orca out here. Okay, we found a nest. Ooh, I found a berry bush. Those are like the desert berry bushes, so... Ooh, how are we gonna move these babies out? Okay. Well, we're gonna go the other route then. Okay. Well, we're gonna experience a nicheling's death, which is gonna be Eve's and possibly Adam's next turn, so... So, an important thing about niche, depending on which island you're on, I think this is an easy island. You have to be very careful because sometimes you'll get a bird up here and the birds will snatch up nichelings and stuff like that, so again, want to be careful about that. Okay, so this one does have some problems that I'm looking at. No home island. I was hoping maybe there's going to be a possibility of home island. We don't have any. So she's going to definitely need better eyesight, and I'm just going to put stripes as a cosmetic. So I'm glad that I did look into it because, again, we would have never found like those issues had we not looked at it. So we're going to name her, since she's actually solid color, kind of like Eve. I'm going to name her Eva, not Eve Jr., but Eva. There we go. Okay, a little sprunkly. Okay, well, we're gonna leave that little scrimble over there. Okay, fire does have a limit of time, life-wise, so I do want to make sure we breed fire twice at least. So I'm gonna try to bring him closer to Eve. Meanwhile, okay, we're gonna keep exploring then. Okay, we found another one. We are getting actually pretty good food-wise. It's never too much to have food, like extra food. So we have a good food source, we got good nesting material and stuff like that. Okay, Adam Jr. is gonna protect his little sibling right here. Adam Jr., I'm gonna put a blue dot to represent the home island stuff, and then he needs to find a mate. I'm just gonna put the purple eyes just to represent that I've checked over here. Is there anyone over here that I haven't checked? Okay, cherry soda. Ooh, good thing I checked. We do definitely need better eyes. And again, purple eyes just because it can fill it out. Okay. They did have a sickly baby. That's okay. She's gonna get pregnant again, but we're not gonna have the baby. Okay. Okay. This is what I wanted, actually. Bear should get first dibs because he's the oldest. Let's look at your genetics. I know a lot of people don't like the derp snout. So when this game was in development and whatnot, it was called the spit snout. It never did anything. The characters never spat or anything. It is a kind of weird looking one. You can actually breed that out. So the biggest concerns in this genetic line is definitely the eyes and maybe the fertility. So I can fix that, and then maybe the next gen I can cancel out the face by adding like a short snout. So we can do that. Okay, let's look at your genetics actually. K and D, B and G. Okay. And I believe because she has a scorpion tail, she can definitely eat the poison berry. It is going to be harder for her to breed though. Okay, so as for Eve, she does definitely need to still be around her baby. And as for Fire, he can just be around here. The next in line to get a mate is definitely Pork. Oh, crapola. Okay, these guys are no good. So, your little babies, you want to make sure you keep them safe. These rogue males, they will actually breed with your females. Okay, we're gonna risk Cheese Puff, and I'm gonna risk Pork. Orca would definitely not survive. I'm not too concerned about Fire, because he's already had his offspring, so they'll carry his name and his genetics and stuff like that, so. Okay, so as for these two, getting Eva out will help get Adam Jr. over, so we're good. Oh, whoa. Crap, that is not what I wanted. Let's hope that okay. I don't really like doing this, but given the abundance of females, AG, oh no, they'll definitely have something inbred, but it has to be something I'm risking. I do want to keep Pork's genetics around, so... Okay, who has not moved? This little sickly one. Okay, so let's see. He just needs better back legs and no melanism. So this was with Fire and Eve. We're gonna give him a name. This will be Ember. Oh, we got another character. And it's a male. We don't need another male, but okay. I should looked before I clicked, but... I'm actually gonna hop off. I'm so sorry. I've been on here for a while, and I kinda wanna sleep. So, thank you for attending my stream. I had a lot of fun. So I'm just gonna hop off. I hope y'all had fun. I did it. I hope you did as well. And